Rebel against defeat, chase excellence, masculinity, men first. Your story is no different than any other man's story that has been or is in or will be or wants to be in a relationship with a woman. Cold hard truth right there. Your story is no different. You, as a man that's logical, invests, wants to take care, wants to provide, wants to love a woman. All great aspirations. We all wanted to do it. Wants to build a family, wants to build a kingdom here on earth. Now, that woman loves what the man provides. Status, resources, protection, attention, validation. What happens when all of those butterflies wear off? When the dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin wear off? Then we see the true nature coming out. Happens with men too. Our dopamine wears off and the true nature comes out. But yet the man wants to continue and persevere because he's got investment in it. Men don't like to lose. So we stay with it. We say to ourselves, this will probably pass. Maybe if I work harder, I provide better, she'll respect me more. Nope. The moment that dopamine wears off, folks, it's a downhill slope. Okay? It's never going to increase. Well, I don't want to say never, but the chances of it getting better are slim to none. And yet we stay hoping, having faith, believing that potentially we can turn it around. Potentially, if we just walk a little bit closer to different eggshells, and maybe we can make an impact. But guess what? That impact we can never make. You see, we're dealing with female nature, and female nature has its own operating system, an operating system that men have no idea how it works, except how do we react to female nature? We don't. The only thing you can say to a female nature or is basically, I can't imagine what it's like to feel this way. Since they're feeling beings, they're beings that feel, and they have feelings literally a million times a day. There's more hurricanes in a woman's brain than in a Caribbean in a decade. So you have to stay solid. You can't argue. You can't use logic. You just have to ride the hurricane out. Now, do you want to continue to do that? Does that make life enjoyable to live? Maybe for some. Maybe the peace leave is worth it. I'm not going to say all relationships, but that is the story of all men. That is the story of all men in relationships. Whether you're a celebrity, a rich man, a poor man, a fat man, a skinny man, a muscular man, an alpha man, that is how they go. It's not rocket science. Our brains are unable to understand a woman's brain and vice versa. That's why there's gazillions of books written on it, gazillions of therapists, and they still have no clue how both of these brains interact. We know from this community that staying on our purpose and building ourselves up provides a greater return on investment. We know that putting effort into a relationship most likely will not yield the investment we can make in ourselves. So as you're going through the day, remember that. This is Rebel Against Defeat, chase excellence, masculinity, men first.